Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back today with some PES 2014 info. We're having a look at the latest from Konami. The control scheme for PES 2014 has been shown, and it's a little bit different than it has been over the last few years. Quite a few changes have been made, but we're having a look at the one-on-one here, which has become more competitive and enjoyable than ever, as the wins and losses are determined based on the tactical action selected by the attacker and the defender, with its timing and direction determining the result. The controls for the tactical actions by the attacker defender, and as you can see, we have labelled them here 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we're going to go into a little bit more detail, starting off with number 1. We've blown this up, a little bit pixelated, but you get the gist of it. So now we have a high risk return and a low risk return. If we have a look at the low risk, we have passing, which is of course circle and X, and shooting, which is square. Then we have the dribble stick, which will be the left stick. Looking at the high risk, the skill controls will be the left stick and right stick. Pretty much like last year, I believe. You will use the right stick, but it'll just be a little bit more detail this year. And to speed burst will be the left stick, and then a double tap of R1. So that's, not sure if that's the same as this year. Might be a little bit different there as well. So moving on to number 2 here, which is more of the defensive side of things. Tackling will be X times 2. I believe they introduced that last PES 2013 as well. Sliding tackle, of course, circle. Contact will be R1, and then keep pressing X to get some jostling going as well. Blocking a shot or just blocking a pass possibly. So that has been introduced as something new. You can do that with the left stick with a flick, I guess, or holding left or right. And then hold up play, which of course was introduced last year, will be X along with the left stick. And once again, high risk and a low risk bar when it comes to defending. So moving on to number 3 here, the attacking. This gets a little bit more in detail now. With the R2 button, quick stop, then face opposition goal. Keep pressing R2 before releasing the left stick to trap. Dash dribble will be R1. Triangle will be a low through ball. Circle will be lofted cross and pass. Cross along the ground, double tap circle. X will be a low pass. Shooting will be square and a low shot. And this time you can press triangle on timing when kicking or going for a header for a low shot. So possibility of heading the ball into the ground now and smashing one low and hard from 30 yards will be nice. And combining the left stick and right stick makes flicks available 360 degrees. Quick example, right stick weight shift, left stick ball delivery direction. So it really is getting, a little bit more detail now. Double touch will be a flick up and up and down, and then 360, and then scissors will be rotating the left stick, and then 360 degrees of the right stick. So moving on to defending, number 4 here. L1 will be the cursor switch between you and obviously the players. Hopefully that's going to be really instantaneous and working perfectly off of launch. R1 will be dash. Triangle button, bring out the keeper. We've seen that before. Circle, sliding tackle. X button, pressure, hold up play with the left stick backwards in relation to the opposition. Tackling, of course, double tap X, contact R1 and X. So we've seen it all before. And then clearing the ball, just hit square, they'll smash it away. Looking at the right stick, shoulder barge, something new. Enter the right stick on the timing of collision after catching up with the opposition. And then a look at the left stick would be the player movement. And then block, estimate the opposition's pass, shot direction advance, and set the angle with the left stick. So that's going to be interesting to see how the blocking will work, and definitely liking the sound of adding some more freedom to the play. So moving on to the team versus team control here, we can see the combination play and close-in pressure features. The combination play feature can be used both manually and be enabled automatically according to user settings. Well, that apparently is true. So we're going to go into some more depth here and have a look. But it does look a bit more interesting, doesn't it? More freedom to do what you wish, and that is never a bad thing. Defensively, it will be possible for players to move the defensive line with the D-pad, as well as enabling a limited time offside trap by pressing the D-pad to the right twice. You can see the free kicks as well, which we'll go into a little bit more depth with. And there's the 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start off here with the combination play. So the combination play here can be changed in the match. Please choose the tactic you wish to use in the area of your choice. We have implemented 3 combination plays for our E3 build that they showed. The diagonal dribble is automatically initiated, while the maraudering, however the hell you want to say that one, opposite flank, and crossing with cross running are manually controlled. So here you can see a bunch of stuff. The 1-2 pass, the dynamic 1-2, the pass and move, teammate control assisted as well as manual. So looks very nice. We'll have to see how it does play out as we get our hands on the demo very, very shortly. So moving on to the close-in pressure. Press square, release once, and then continue pressing square again. Organized defending means the user control player can target pressure on the opponent with 2 other teammates, making close-in triple pressure available. That's going to be a bit crazy there, 3 defenders on 1. If the player successfully takes the ball, then it would lead to a big chance for a counter through kicks and rushes, but it's also risky, as if the opponent evades this, it will give out space. So it's really a tactical thing if you choose to use this or not. Of course, if the defender takes 3 of you out of the game, it's going to be a big chance to counter. Having the direction buttons, defensive line control, you can move on the fly, which is nice, pressing left or right. Offside trap will be a double tap of the right directional pad. And then apply pressure will be, of course, square, which we've seen over the years. And finally, we have a look at the free kicks. Now, of course, the trajectory guide, or the line you can see, was shown in E3. And not everyone liked it, but it is possible now to as well move the goalkeeper, which of course was available last year, but a lot of people didn't know about it. And you can do that with triangle. But the basic controls, R1 will show the trajectory guide. Clear and flexible, this new system will allow users to perform free kicks that could not be made before. The right stick direction, the left stick will control the trajectory. Free kicks with 2 players. Trick free kick, press X after pressing and releasing square. When pressing L2, kicker 2 becomes the decoy, and then short knock on, L1 plus X. When pressure L2, kicker 2 tosses. And then wall control, jump, circle, charge down square, and then goalkeeper positioning will be triangle and the left stick. So there we have it, guys, something a little bit different there. The PES 2014 control scheme looks different, interesting, very complex, but we'll have to see how it plays out when we get our hands on it shortly. Until next time, be sure to rate, comment and subscribe, and don't hesitate to hit that like button. Take care, guys.